This was mainly because the people living on either side of the border were the same ethnic group. In Busia, there were Iteso on Uganda side, Iteso Kenya side. Samia, Uganda side, Samia, Kenya side. This other part in Mbale, there were Bagisu on either side of the border. So that crossing with the goods was a normal thing. Although government then called it smuggling, the people did not perceive it the same way. That is the business that I got myself into, like falling into a bandwagon. I excelled from that business with a weight load of 20 kilograms of cotton to Kenya, and also offering labor to carry lots of goods of coffee and cotton for others for a fee, and especially to just take porridge mixed with sugar in Kenya, which was not in Uganda. But the lesson that you'll get from that story is very, very critical in a life of a nation. That through smuggling, there were lots of cotton and coffee that were moved from Uganda to Kenya. Since smuggling is a kind of trade where there are no records, Uganda at that time was the poorest, the least exporter of cotton and coffee because there was no market in Uganda. But the people who were ferrying it to the other side, they were ferrying it to cooperative societies that were organized in Kenya, then to the marketing boards that exported in the name of Kenya. And that's why Kenya was then known worldwide as the biggest exporter of coffee and cotton in East Africa. And yet everything was coming from Uganda. Me who saw it live, me who lived it, me who experienced it, has documented in this book, My Vision Beyond Bounds. And the lesson is, it is important for countries to have stability, for Uganda to have peace, and for Uganda to have good neighborliness with neighboring countries, because we are still landlocked country. The book will tell you how many metric tons of cotton were crossing the border every season, and what Uganda was losing in a year from only a few spots within Malaba and Ruakaka. A very, 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 very alarming situation. Never again should I wish that a country like ours goes back to those darker days where you grow a lot, nothing is recorded, lose a lot to another country because you don't have any market. I don't want to preempt. Everything is in this book.
Very amazing. For the next question, what does it take to pursue education and professional growth when poverty, insecurity, and political instability seem determined to block every path forward?
Yes, blockades are always there. But when you have a vision, you will still do something to get out of it.